Good evening, good evening, welcome. Good evening, welcome. Giving everyone just a moment to hop on. Those of you who are going to be joining me live, giving you a moment to hop on. Yeah. I don't know how it always gets to be so late, and then I realize that I still need to go live. So good evening, Jessica Carter, the Peaceful Billionaire here. All right. So this evening, one more time. Bring me a higher love. Okay. Bring me a higher love. Yes, please. Okay. So this evening, I am going to chat with you about tip tool number 8 to optimize your mind for inevitable success and unleash your inner billionaire. And that is to rewrite your definition of wealth, rewrite your definition of success. Now, why? Why in the world would I suggest that, or would I ask you to do that, right? Why would I ask that? And the reason, so I talked a little bit about evening before last, like starting to pay attention to sayings, right? Sayings that you've heard numerous times throughout your life, sayings that you've used numerous times throughout your life that seemingly don't have a lot of value, right? But actually what's happening is those things that are occurring on repetition get stored in your subconscious mind and then get projected into your reality as part of your experience because they've become part of your belief system. And in a similar way, how you define something is how you are going to experience that thing. And in particular, Instagram always cutting out on me. How you define something is how you will experience it. So in particular, when it comes to wealth and success, right? Because that is my world of mind, money, and success mastery. Last night I spoke to you about the difference between manifestation and co-creation and the difference between mindset and mastery, right? So I'm always talking mind, money, and success mastery, right? Mastery, utilizing, optimizing, and leverage 100% of your mind, optimizing and leveraging 100% of this $27 billion asset right here that you already have, that you already own. And one of the other ways, right? So tip number 8, and one of those other ways to do that is rewriting your definition of wealth and rewriting your definition of success. So again, why? Why would I suggest that, or why would I ask you to do that? And the reason is that, again, how you define something is how you will experience it. So what that means is that if your definition of wealth or success is simply a dollar amount or a number in Instagram just cut me off. I'm sorry. So if your definition of wealth or success is simply a dollar amount or a number in a bank account, you will always be chasing that number or that dollar amount. and it's not going to feel good. It's not ever going to feel good if you're continuing to chase that number, if you're continuing to chase that dollar amount. Because even when you get there, it's not going to feel like enough, and there's going to be a new number, and you're not necessarily going to enjoy that journey. So part of hey there, welcome. So part of that wealth and success journey is actually enjoying the journey, right? Enjoying the journey, because no matter how grandiose and sweet and beautiful and wonderful the destination is, if you're not enjoying the journey, that destination is never going to be as grand as you think it's going to be if you didn't enjoy the journey of getting there. So again, rewrite your definition of success, rewrite your definition of wealth. And so again, remember, the reason for that is that how you define something is how you will experience it. So again, if wealth or success for you is simply a dollar amount or a number in a bank account, that's how you're going to, that is the limited capacity of how you're going to experience wealth or success for yourself. And it's not ever going to feel good. So I give you some examples. So I'll give you my definition, right? So my definition of success is doing work that I love, spending time with people that I love, and enjoying experiences with those that I love, right? That's my definition of success: doing work that I love, spending time with the people that I love, having experiences that I enjoy, right? And also living with peace and possibility in my mind, passion and joy in my spirit, and health and vitality in my body. So that is how I choose to experience success. And then my definition of wealth is having plenty of money, plenty of health, plenty of love, and plenty of financial success to enjoy enhanced experiences with those that I love, and to have a greater capacity to contribute to the highest good of all. That is how I choose to experience wealth and success for myself. So now my question for you is how do you now choose? So you have some insight there. How do you now choose to define wealth and success for yourself? And give yourself a moment to really kind of think about that. How do you want to start experiencing wealth and success now? Because again, how you define it is how you're going to experience it. And so if you're not experiencing wealth or success right now in a way that feels good, or in a way that you would like to, then I invite you to write that new definition for yourself, because that's part of what is so important to me. I think oftentimes what happens on the journey to unprecedented levels of wealth, to success, if you're a high achiever, if you're an overachiever, a lot of times that comes with a lot of stress. It comes with a lot of overwhelm. You're not necessarily enjoying the journey, right? You're not enjoying the path to getting there. You have a hard time shutting it off. You have a hard time enjoying the money that you already have, and that none of those things feel good. So part of what is so important for me on that path of financial freedom is that you feel exquisite on the journey. Is that you actually feel really exquisite on the journey, because it should feel good, and it can feel good. And if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying the journey, it's going to be so much harder to create that next level for yourself, because you're going to get discouraged, you're going to get frustrated, the burnout, right? You're going to get burnout. And then those are the things that derail you and will slow you down. It will completely derail you potentially, or at very minimum slow you, like tremendously slow things down. So that definition, right, that new definition of wealth or success, so that you can start experiencing it differently now, right? So you can change your definition so that you start to experience wealth and success for yourself now. And that's a short one. That's a short one for this evening. I usually am going on and on and on, but that's number 8. That's number 8 of 10 ways to optimize and leverage 100% of your mind, 100% of that $27 billion asset that you already own. So you can start on that journey of unleashing your inner billionaire, right? Because again, it's supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel good. And that new definition is one of the fastest ways to really, really start to enjoy the journey, is to redefine those things for yourself. And that is it. That is it that I have for this evening. If you happen to miss it, or if you'd like to catch any of the replays of my other lives, you can find all of those on my YouTube channel at The Peaceful Billionaire. Just go at The Peaceful Billionaire, hit subscribe so you can check that out. You can also find on my YouTube channel the Mission to Billions vlog, which is my behind the scenes journey of what is going on, the highs, the lows, everything in between of what is required internally and externally on my journey of scaling and growing my business to multiple 7 figures and beyond. And so that is there on my YouTube channel as well. And today's Thursday. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot what day of the week it is. Today is Thursday, which means tomorrow morning on Friday at 11:30 Eastern time, I will be live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time to give you some more diamonds, pearls, diamonds and pearls of wisdom. And also, right, also you can come and you can bring your questions. You're totally welcome to pick my brain. I highly encourage it. You're welcome to come and do that. And then also bring your wins. Bring some wins that you have for the week, no matter how big or how small they are, whether it's a financial win or just another win in your life or your business. I want to celebrate with you, because what gets celebrated gets replicated. And so we're just going to have a fun time. I'll be on for 30 minutes from 11:30 Eastern time until noon. So we have time to hang out and get your questions answered, pick my brain. I'll always drop some pearls of wisdom, because sometimes people ask questions, sometimes people not. So I'll do my best to. I will definitely answer questions if you have any. Otherwise, I'll just share more wisdom and knowledge with you. All right. So that is all. That is all for this evening. I think this is like my shortest live ever. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow morning at 11:30, and that's it. Bye for now. Good evening. Have a great evening. I wish you much peace and prosperity and a restful evening if it's evening for you, and a peaceful and prosperous day if it happens to be morning for you if you're on the other side of the world. All right. Bye for now. I'll see you soon.